Yeah, the last thing on Facebook is the channel analytics 400 subscribers. If you try to post a link.
Alright, now we got it.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Sure.
Thrash metal and fun rips. Hey, I'm not blocked here.
Yet.
I think we're live.
Oh, good. We always talk about that. That's what happens when you try to go live at the last minute. So we're live. We're pretty sure we're live. We got the Beard over at the command center with 2 monitors, a laptop, a wireless mouse. And you got me over here with a guitar. Which has absolutely nothing to do with what we're about to do.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what was happening. Nothing was working over there.
But here we are. Oh, here we go.
What happens when you try to go live in 3 minutes? There we go.
No,
This is a professional. Look, we didn't even take any of the other stuff
no,
down
we just
from
rushed
filming.
off.
Yeah.
You get to see the soft underbelly of the show here. Were you able to hold the computer? You never found a blade, did you?
I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, you want to hold it? Or?
I can hold it because that'll keep me from playing.
So, hey, welcome.
So we got Joe Harvey. He said he warned us that he would come. Trash metal and fun riffs. Combs raid. I've never used this laptop before. Joe Harvey. BC Rich 581. You are live. Layla's Guitar Daddy. Hello, everyone. Stephen Whitney. Hey, guys. What are you unboxing? Trash metal and fun riffs. Can I have a wrench? I need to bleed my brakes. Dan of New Jersey.
Yeah. So, anybody else? This is a short one. Just because you've been in the car driving all day.
Yeah.
So you drove what, about 5-6 hours a day?
Yeah, from Massachusetts back down here to Pa.
And he's no Brian Landreth, so
No, I am not. I am a bad facsimile of a real driver.
so. And then came pretty much right over here. We've been recording all night because we had 2 pedals that we wanted to record right away. Some of you joined us live the other night for opening.
One of the 2.
Right,
Or
these
one of the
brand
3,
new.
actually.
They're not even coming out till January 2020. So we recorded both of those, and hopefully we'll have one out maybe tomorrow. We normally do our live show tomorrow at 9:30. We were thinking maybe doing a premiere at like 9:15 and hanging on the premiere and then doing the live show.
BB Maid checking in. Howdy, y'all.
BB Made hung out with me the other day on the premiere of the preview.
Okay.
So, he has a nice channel too. You should check it out because he's doing some guitar repairs and stuff.
Stephen Whitney. Is it something cheap or inexpensive? Well, I think it was cheap for us. Ish.
Ish.
Ish. Yeah, ish.
So, right now, we will start the Leslie series with 23. Is that what I told you?
Sure.
21 or 23 Leslie.
Over 20.
Over 20 Leslie pedals. There's one coming tomorrow. It dropped off tomorrow. We can probably unbox. Well, no, we have to unbox it to shoot the first series. So that's going to be a Pigtronics Rototron, which is like the only all-analog Leslie simulator out there. This pedal, at the very end, I was like, that's so Pat, no more, we're not getting any more, we're done. Then this pedal came out, and I thought, well, let's email the company and just see. And they gave us a nice deal on it.
Yeah.
Gave us a nice percentage off. We did pay for it, but maybe not as much as we would have if we didn't say, hey, we want to do a video with it.
Right.
So, and I tell you what, I had trouble not unboxing it yesterday, but it helped that I had all the other new stuff here to try and figure out. So, here we go. Look at that. You know, I like these people whose game is as like good as Apple. You know, it's not.
Well, and this is a well-known company that I saw this being unboxed by. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. So this is the Wampler.
It's a bad box, man.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Well, I don't know if the guy who makes Matthews effects. What's his first name? Remember? Anyway, I watched the guy from Matthews Effects unbox this, and he's a guy that makes effects and was super complimentary of the swag and the presentation, which you can see why.
Right. Look,
Maybe
nice.
kinda
I mean, that's just nice stuff. I guess those would be kind of instructions, and they make you not want to throw them away. Look at that. I mean, like, that's cool. You see that? All nestled in. That's some pretty.
And it's
I'm really shocked at the size. I thought it was bigger.
yeah, because it has a lot of features that are beyond just the rotary part.
So, have you guys seen this yet? You have the Wampler Terraform, which might actually just be kind of beyond our capabilities. Stereo out, post out, mono left out, pre out. I don't know, maybe an expression pedal on the back, but I think you're able to like loop things into the pedal too. Crazy stuff. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different effects.
I remember that. 11 effects. We're going to use one for the show.
Well, yeah. So we bought a multi-effects pedal that has 11 effects on it for one pedal for the show. But in addition to Leslie, so it's not just another Leslie pedal. You got auto wah, envelope filter, flanger, phaser, univibe, auto swell, tremolo, harmonic tremolo for
Just for me.
chorus. And I want to say that says depression, but I think it says dimension.
It does say dimension.
You get the whole way over.
It does say dimension, yes.
It's depression. A rate, a depth, a blend, variable, and a volume. So
It's a nice looking pedal. So a couple comments. BB made Wampler makes some nice stuff. Seems like a cool guy. He answered you pretty quickly.
oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
and he had just gotten these out to like probably the big YouTubers.
Well, and I almost didn't email him because like
started seeing demos.
everybody and their brother was demoing
Yeah,
it.
right.
You know, like if you 60 cycle hum, Pete Thorne, like everybody and their brother had it, but he gave us a good deal on it.
There's a whole sidebar conversation going on about literally changing brakes on cars. Well, that is, don't they call it do they call it the brake on a Leslie? What do they call that?
It is.
So that's still in the Leslie theme.
Right, brakes. That's sweet. That size is sweet. I mean, that's a whole lot of stuff for.
Yeah. I mean, is the retail, what's it like?
I think it retails for about $300, doesn't it?
I think.
$250, $299, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Super light too. The one comment that why can't I think of his name from Matthews Effects? This
Chris
is
Matthews?
that's a commentator. This has a curved bottom. He had to create something nice to make it stand up. But yeah, man, really cool of Brian Wampler to do that. Little does he know he might have tripped into a slippery slope. Just want to see if there's anything else missing. Like, so hey, buddy, old pal, hey, friend. Yeah. So no, this is just more excitement. Now again, it was a pedal that was paid for at a nice reduced rate, but still some coin for sure. But another pedal that, when we do it for the Leslie show, we might not do every feature, right? Mm-hmm. Because other Leslie pedals have some other features that are sort of related to the Leslie, like some have a drive built in, and there's a couple other ones that might have one or two other things that maybe we might quickly dip into.
Like an octave. Some of the pedals have
slight other features, but this has 10 others, so probably not. But we would probably do some level of review on the whole pedal, I think, at some point.
Yeah.
If we can figure it out.
That's a surprise unboxing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. That's cool.
We're not even going to play it.
Not yet.
Although we could.
Looks like it has presets and other things, too.
It has 4 presets, maybe more.
I heard you say the words "we could," and you looked down at that pedal board that has.
It
has a power supply.
No, I was thinking we could.
What do the masses want? What do the people want? Give them what they want.
Here, hold this one sec.
I can't hold everything.
I'm switching you.
What effects does it have, Joe? We'll go real quick again because you were probably talking about brakes.
Yeah, I'm talking about brakes when I.
And you are Joe Harvey, and you've been a
so
friend.
Joe, just for you. Auto wah, envelope filter, more metal, flanger, phaser, more metal, univibe, rotary, auto swell, more metal, threshold, harmonic, tremolo, more metal,
Death thrash.
degent.
Yes. Do you even degen?
Thrash, Tremolo, Chorus, and Dimension.
There we go. More metal.
So we did play tonight. We used this. This is the Super Hampton. These 3 gold foil pickups in it.
Yeah.
These 3 lovely gold foil pickups. This guitar, so underrated, man. You don't see, but we love it over here.
It's overrated, but I think the retail's like $1,000.
Underrated.
Yeah. I don't know what I said, but like underrated. But it has a pretty high retail price tag per se, but the used market is pretty friendly on those.
Right. But I think the longer we've had it, the more I think it's worth the retail.
Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs, he said he wants to see a V. Trust me, this guy would like to have a V. So good. That is not the Terraform.
That's what we were playing with.
That's the Microvent 122.
So anyway, I think if there's any hope in getting that video out tomorrow before
the editor has to get off the live chat.
Yeah. Because I'd have to rip some of it down the night and then maybe do the...
And because we're trying to be cognizant of time and structure, we may or not have started and stopped many more times than we normally do. We still would be on ourselves, but we just know that we needed to trim some of these down to do 23 pedals, to try to do some level of consistency, that if you're watching a series, you hear similar things being done to those pedals to have some level of comparison. So we've talked more about this than anything
we've done. Yeah.
But it's been the biggest thing, and it keeps growing.
It does. So, and I'll make a promise to anybody that's still out there.
They're still out there.
We will not release 23 Leslie videos in a row.
We may have to have your 2-year-old grandson subscribe to YouTube to catch the 23rd pedal.
Right.
At some point. Because we've been saying we kind of like want to be the Leslie guys, but we don't want to be the Leslie guys. Like, we don't want... Those of you who are, the channel's growing, subscribers are coming in, like, we can't even figure out that. It's great. That we don't want to just be like a one-trick pony. But we're really excited about the series. And
so we'll keep sprinkling the other stuff in that we do. Probably delegate a day to the Leslie series or something like that. All right.
If you get a V, you have to get a black V. You could have bought some of Dave Mustaine's stuff when it was on Reverb. So I think the same guy bought almost high end a lot of the guitars. One guy. I
do want a V. Problem with a V though, like if you walk out on stage with a V,
the bar is pretty high.
You got to be ready to bring it. Like there's no like let's go out and just fool around.
Gary Tholander jumped in while you were talking.
You have to be ready to bring it if you're walking out with a V.
You got to put it like on your thigh.
Right. Gotta rip. So
we have a couple people jumping in. That's true. Like Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs was talking about, it was hard for anybody to get Dave stuff because that one guy bought a lot of it. Which is PJ and which is the beard.
There's always one.
The greatest thing though was I was at the Philly Guitar Show and lost this guy within about 5 minutes, and I wanted to walk around and goes, anyone seen this guy right here? Anyone? This guy?
Yeah, because there's no other guys with beards walking around the Philly Guitar Show.
Yeah, he bought about 40 overpriced Deans. Yeah. Oh wait, Bubba Mom. Oh no V's. Your wife.
I knew.
She vetoed.
I knew if she was watching, there would be a comment that says
she put the V in veto. Or the
if anybody in the comments right now could explain to my wife why a V would be a good addition. Like, I mean, I have a Les Paul, I have a Strat, I have a Telecaster, I have a 335, I have an SG. Right? So really all that's left is a Flying V.
Explorer. Like if you want to go down that
No. Firebird.
Okay.
Flying V and a Firebird. I can't do the Explorer thing. That I can't get. I mean, some people can. It's just I can't do that.
Yes, that is his actual life. We've yet to say anything or do something so egregious that she actually shows up.
So she comes downstairs.
She's sending messages for 1 or 2 floors above where we currently are. There was one time we were playing super loud after she had surgery, and she was wondering what in the world we were doing down here.
You know, because we were talking today, she asked about next Monday's show when you're out of town. If we were going to do that thing again, or, if I was to do it by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to do it by myself. But maybe she could guest.
She could.
There's
she could have this seat.
There's no way.
I think I hear someone coming down the stairs. Just kidding. Uh-oh. I think I just heard the door open. It could be Zelda, the dog. She knows how to open the door. Not.
Are you coming to say hi?
Everyone needs a Firebird, BB Maid says.
Yes.
Just kidding. She was coming down to hijack the show. It could be you and Zelda. You and the dog would be great.
All right. I think we're good.
Well, this was great for everyone to jump on last minute, and I know Ben's not on here, but thanks to Ben for allowing us to just kind of jump in last second on his, where we knew. Listen, we always joke like that's where the party is, right? So the party was at Ben's house, so we just kind of knocked on the door at Ben's house real quick. Hey, anybody want to come to our house for a few minutes? We're gonna unbox something. So
Ben always seems to be doing live when we're recording.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Ben's always seems to be doing a live show while we're recording.
So we don't always get to catch it. I felt bad. I kind of jumped in at the tail end.
We have put it on the TV while we're working, but it just doesn't work. You either find yourself doing nothing and watching, or
hey, Guitar Hack just jumped in. Hack, I was wearing one of your shirts last week. Not this week. We're branded our own stuff, so to speak, because we started some of the Leslie series recording. So you have your Leslie speaker shirt on. I have our shirt on, but
the one that I ripped down yesterday had you with the Hack shirt.
All right, so yeah.
I have no idea when that comes out. I can't remember what. That was the Behringer.
Okay, the DM2.
Joe Harvey. Was Joe Harvey the one asking about the Behringer pedals? Because we did another episode where we put the DM2 and the Tube Screamer 808 up against the Behringer and the vintage Behringer drive, and kind of went back and forth with those. So that'll be coming out someday.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We're trying to get stuff queued up because, as we were saying a few minutes ago before a couple of people joined, we don't want to be the Leslie channel. So we want to make sure we've got things going, things in the can, keep working on other things as we have to really start ramping up filming 23 pedals. But we don't want to release 23 pedals at once. So we have...
Plus the holidays are coming up.
6, 7, 8 things maybe in the can. I might be exaggerating because I'm not the editor, but...
it might be more like 4.
But I'm headed to Atlanta, so I might be seeing our friends from CR Alsip Guitars and maybe film something at their actual shop where they make the guitars. We talked about them, and I've been said that maybe Jake Willoughby, the owner and CEO, will take me around the Atlanta guitar store circuit. So I'll take an iPhone and and a microphone.
Right.
So, maybe some on the scenes kind of thing, but so
yeah, with that. Anything else?
I'm
Question-wise in the chat?
Just Hack was in here. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. So the unboxing that everyone kind of jumped in, just as a reminder for those of you who joined late, was the Wampler Terraform that Brian Wampler was kind enough to give us a discounted rate because it does have one of the features is rotary, and we want to put that in the infamous series. So it's great looking pedal. Can't wait to plug it in. Like we said, it hit maybe last week. So there's already been some demos done on it by some of the big YouTubers, and so at some point we'll do something with this outside of the Leslie part. But the Leslie part is where we're starting.
That's crazy.
It's a great pedal.
Because you don't have to switch presets fast for this. Probably you wouldn't be going between different ones and different songs,
right?
But if you got 4. I would love to see, you could get a nice envelope filter set up. You could get a nice, phaser, rotary, uni-vibe.
Are there 4
choruses?
There's 4 presets? Is that what it is?
4. And it might actually be more than that, because typically they'll do double lights too, so it might be up to 8 or something like that. That's how the Source Audio stuff is with that kind of setup.
Pretty robust pedal.
So you could really get a lot of sounds in one spot if for those sounds that you don't use every day. Yeah, cool.
I love that BC Rich 581 says, I don't think I could do a V, maybe an Explorer or Firebird. I like rich mockingbirds, which are a mix of Firebirds and Explorers. BC Rich, like rich. I got you. Those are pretty cool guitars. I mean, they kind of have like they're known for, certain genres at times, but their BC Rich is like.
Whose channel? I was watching somebody's channel the other day. They had a guest on, and the guest had, and I didn't catch all of who it was and but he knew the guy from BC Rich and had like a prototype model of the big, the rich whatever it's called, the rich bitch or whatever. It's called. Yeah,
he said bitch.
Boop. No, we try to keep it clean for the child laws,
That's
the
right.
COPA laws.
It's not. It's before 10 o'clock our time.
So, but he had the like prototype model of that, and it has like 10 strings and had these big tuners down here, and I was like, I never saw anything like it. So then I'm out like kind of pulling up pictures of them just to see what it looked like, and I can't remember whose channel that was. Was it the Livewire show? Maybe. I don't know. Somebody out there probably knows.
Just looking, Guitar Hack's making his rounds, walking through the house saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, Firebirds are definitely on the list. All right, I think with that, I think we need to.
Got to get to the editing.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
The editing of the Neo Instruments 2 pedals that we recorded tonight. Fantastic way to kick off the Leslie series.
Right on.
All right. Well, we're going to be back at it tomorrow night, right?
We should be live tomorrow night at 9:30.
He's not going to stay with us, but tomorrow night we're doing our Ask the Expert. Our good friend Christella Porter, which a guitar works in Carlisle, is coming back with the Harley Benton that he had, just like he did with the Firefly. So we're recording with him tomorrow. He has to cut out, and he can't stay for the live, but we're going to do live again and talk about some other stuff probably. But it was pretty cool. Chris's band just opened for Molly Hatchet where they were in town, so he's got a lot going on. And so he's kind enough to come over, but he can't stay for the live show. But we'll kind of maybe recap his thoughts about that. And there's another pedal coming that we'll probably have to undo before the live show, as we mentioned. But so yeah, check us out tomorrow. I think he'll throw it up on Facebook probably in 9:30 start time. We're trying to be somewhat consistent.
Yeah. And
he said Livewire.
Yeah. Thanks, BB man. So I think with that, that subscriber count's killing us, man. It's awesome. It's really.
You went up over 25 over the weekend, kind of.
Something like that, yeah.
So while Hack's on here, thanks to him, like it started like that was a nice bump for us, and we appreciate that. And then I think some of this Leslie stuff, and it's hard to say. You don't always know where they come from, but certainly kind of was a steady.
The cheap guitars have helped because people like cheap guitars, so they get a lot of hits.
But that evening with Hack was great for us, and we appreciate that, and want to say that to you again while you're here. And then another 25 over the weekend, and we'll just see where it goes.
So with that, if you haven't subscribed,
that's right,
and you're hanging out with us,
that's right.
Maybe you should do that. We'd appreciate it. And I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah, that's got.
We got something to do.
That's got to be it. All right, peace. Whoa, tuner's on. That was for you, Joe Harvey. As I cut myself.